Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you'd purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be taking a look at this older Datejust 36 model from Rolex. Alright, so I'll be going over the case, the dial, the bezel, crown functions, the movement, as well as the bracelet. I'll be giving my thoughts on these throughout this video. This one with the chocolate floral dial, reference number 116231, that means it's a two-tone fluted bezel with all Everose gold for the gold portions and oyster steel for the rest. All right, so again, I'll be going over all of these portions and I'll be giving my thoughts on those. So starting off with this case from finger to thumb, that's the 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock position, also the 10 to 4 position. It's in the name, Datejust 36 millimeters is that diameter. You have the monoblock middle case with the screw down case back and the Rolex winding crown to ensure water resistance down to 100 meters or 330 feet below sea level. Taking a look at the overall sort of high polish of this case here, it's all oyster steel, meaning that it's steel combined with different minerals, proprietary blend from Rolex to make a very high polish surface while maintaining the super strong integrity of that super high resistance steel. All right, all high polish as you can see. Now sitting on the front of this case, you have the Everose gold fluted bezel. So originally the fluted bezel was made with the purpose of screwing directly onto the front of this case to ensure the water resistance, but you know, modern advances over time have made that not all that necessary anymore, but it's still kept as a mark of distinction. They always make it in some sort of gold, and in this case, Everose gold. Everose gold, also a proprietary blend from Rolex of sort of gold with like platinum or copper or something like that, along with oyster steel to keep it nice and strong as well, while still maintaining its color for many, many years to come. Then Rolex boasts that it's the rose gold that basically lasts the longest. It keeps its color for the longest. And considering how old this model is, still radiating very nicely with that very, very warm gold color. And taking a look at the dial here, we have what's known as the chocolate floral dial. Chocolate being the color here, the floral motif being evident in sort of like the off patterning here, sort of sitting in front of the sun ray patterning here of this dial. All right, so all the floral motif is basically, it just fills up this dial, fills the frame basically with all these flower repetition, these repeated flower patterns. Makes it very interesting and quite elegant in its own right. And taking a look here, we also have a very good sense of balance here. The 12 o'clock with the 6 o'clock, the Rolex Crown logo, and the text here for, you know, just about every Rolex, balanced out very nicely with the smaller text for the superlative chronometer certification, as well as the 6, the Arabic numeral 6 with diamonds inside of it. And just as well, we have the horizontal balance here with the under the Cyclops lens. You have the date aperture, nice and easy to read, incredibly clear, versus the 9 o'clock having the diamonds embedded in there as well. So you have a very good sense of overall unity when it comes to the visual balance of this dial. And you also have the the Everose gold construction for the hands, seconds hand as well as the sort of settings for the 6 and the 9, the placements where you can place where the diamonds are regularly placed. The numbers themselves are also Everose gold along with that Rolex Crown to prevent tarnishing, so it sort of maintains this look for many, many years to come. Now taking a look at the functions of this dial, or the watch in general. If you are at a dead stop, as you've no doubt noticed here, the seconds hand is not moving, so simply just unwind the crown at the 3 o'clock position. This allows you to wind the watch at the base position. So a few winds will get you the seconds hand started up in a moment, and just continue winding it. About 20 to 30 full winds is all you need to get to the full power reserve. Rather simple there. All right, and once you start feeling the damping and the resistance starting to ramp up when winding the crown, that means you've reached the full power reserve, so you can just stop winding then. All right, pull the crown out to the next position. You can then advance the date forward by using the quick set date. All right, so it's about a quarter turn to advance the date by 1, nice and easy there. And so if you find yourself on, say, the 30th of a month, an irregularly numbered month such as April, just simply move it over once, wait for the hour hand to roll past midnight, or vice versa, and you'll land on the 1st of May. Nice and easy there. Pull the crown out to the final position. Note that the seconds hand does in fact stop, so you can then adjust the minute hand precisely wherever it needs to go based on the position of that seconds hand. Now keep in mind, this is the floral motif dial, so there's literally no minute track, but what you can do is use the rehau, the engraving of the word Rolex on the inner bezel, where the X marks every 5 minutes. So each time it's repeated, each time the word Rolex is repeated, you've reached 5 minutes. So therefore you can place the minute hand much more precisely based on the position of those letters. And once you have your time nicely and synchronized up to an atomic clock, just push the crown back in and screw it back tightly against the case to ensure that superior water resistance. All right, so what makes all of this work on the inside? It's the slightly older but no less robust movement, the 31-35 caliber made in-house by Rolex. It has the superlative chronometer certification, giving you the ±2 second per day time differential as indicated on the dial and every Rolex dial as well. You also have the center mounted minute, hour, and seconds hands with the instantaneous date with rapid setting and the stop seconds for precise time setting, all of which I had just demonstrated. You also have the Parachrome blue hairspring with the Paraflex shock absorbers, meaning that you can get relatively close to magnets, circuitry, and the like, and you can also take a few bumps here and there, and it won't affect the timekeeping ability of the watch at all. No need to worry about that. All right, and also you do have the center mounted perpetual winding rotor center mounted as well. On the inside, you can't see through the case back because you do have that added sense of security from the steel case back. So while you can't see it, it's still there. The perpetual winding rotor basically means that you can just simply wind the watch using the manual wind to get it started. Once you have it nice and running and synchronized up, you can just simply put this on your wrist, and the natural movements of your wrist will actually keep that perpetual rotor constantly cycling, so that it will keep that mainspring barrel charged. Therefore, it keeps the watch itself charged. Therefore, the overall charge, the maximum charge for this movement, up to 50 hours. That's basically a little bit over two full days. All right, so that basically means you can set this down on a Friday evening. You can pick it back up very early Monday morning, actually, and you can still, you'll be pretty close. You may have to wind the watch, but pick it up Sunday evening or just wind it once Sunday evening and you're good to go. Wear it all of Monday and no need to wind the watch thereafter. Or you could just wear this every other day. That works just as well. So, taking a look at the framing here while I'm zoomed out, you can also see that there's still an Everose gold center link here, all high polish, as you can see, with these Oyster Bracelet links, 3-piece links across, flat links of course, as you can see, with the long sort of shape there, high polish on the sides, satin brush finishing on the outer sides of the stainless steel, the Oyster steel. All right, there's a general taper down to the Rolex folding clasp with the Rolex raised crown logo, as you can see. To open it, just simply lift the top, and there you go. Unhooks, and you can see the Rolex crown, the Rolex logo stamped on the inside, along with the full steel construction there. Looking underneath the clasp here, you do have the Easy Link 5mm extension. So that means that basically, if you have this watch sized perfectly to your wrist will undoubtedly swell depending on your hydration as well as the overall temperature outside. So your body working in tandem with the environment, your wrist is very likely to swell. Well, it will swell every now and then. So if you have this sized snug to your wrist and you're starting to feel a little bit of that pressure, simply take this off, look under the clasp here and pull it straight out. Gives you another half link of an Oyster bracelet, or in other words, a 5mm extension. So you can continue to wear your wrist, continue to wear your watch on your wrist, no problem. And once it starts feeling a little loose, you can then fold it back in on itself, press it into the clasp, and there you go, back in business. And while I'm here, I can try it on and give you my thoughts as to how it wears on my wrist. 7 inches in circumference, right? And, you know, to no one's surprise, if you've seen my videos on this channel before, you'll know that I very much like the 36mm case size. It's a sweet spot, basically. Makes it very easy to read the dial, very good compositional look here in terms of the unity of the overall elements. And as well, you also have the nice framing from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock with the bracelet. So you get a full accompaniment of all the aspects of this watch working in tandem. And with the fluted bezel, looks very nice. It has that sort of a call to attention with the way that it reflects light in the room. So you can certainly, you know, it's definitely distinguishable, and, you know, you can certainly assert yourself with one of these. With the chocolate dial, incredibly easy to read, actually, surprisingly. If you're used to reading analog, so this is sort of like an advanced model. So if you're used to reading analog time, very easy. But, you know, this is more for the floral motif to really shine forward. You're wearing this because not of just the physical wrist presence, but also the visual presence, the sort of flair that this one really gives out, especially with those diamond 6 and 9 hour markers balancing the Rolex Crown and the date window. Gives a very interesting sense of sort of like elegance, rather, that really makes this incredibly simple but incredibly complex in its own right. So quite good from Rolex there. Looking at it straight down the wrist, slight bit of space underneath the lugs. Not that that's an issue because, well, who can complain about more breathing room? Not that that's an issue either, because the bracelet, even though this is an older model, very, very low tolerances, in pretty much zero tolerance among these bracelet links, meaning that these links will maintain their spacing among each other for basically its entire lifetime. So this will never pinch the skin, it will never pull hairs from the wrist, so it feels incredibly comfortable to wear. The venting allows you to basically wear this all day without basically taking this off at the end of the day and having a band of sweat around your wrist. That basically never happens. It's never happened to me. So you're good and safe there. All right, so that's enough of what I think about this watch. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one right after subscribing. And if you happen to like this watch and you want to purchase it, we have it for sale on our website at jazztime.com. Links in the description below to see it, purchase it. And if we don't have one because this one already sold, well, we can just find another one for you. No problem. All right. Thank you for watching and take care. We'll see you in the next video.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.